Today we're going to be taking a look at how to configure a Snowflake endpoint to be used within SnapLogic. As with any SnapLogic endpoints, we refer to it as an account. An account can be created in this designer view by dragging and dropping the specific application or database endpoint onto the canvas, or you can create it within the manager itself, which can be shared across different team members. But in this example, we'll quickly just drag and drop over a Snowflake snap. Let's say a Snowflake select. And our system is going to prompt you to create a list of existing Snowflake accounts for you to choose from, or we can create a new account. Selecting the new account will prompt you into the account options. You can see in Snowflake, currently we support your Snowflake instance on the Azure cloud or AWS, which is the S3 database account. We'll be picking the S3 database account today, and we'll go through each individual configurations. All right. So we're going to populate every field, and we're going to talk about essentially what we need to make that connection successful. Okay, so I have all the fields that I needed populated here. Let's start from the top. We can go ahead and give Snowflake account, or this account, a particular label. In this case, I give it my name and a simple string text to indicate what this account really is. The next step is to load the Snowflake JDBC driver. This is actually an upload into our SnapLogic account from a jar file. So what I can do here is simply add a record, which is what I did, and clicking on this database icon will lead me into this select file screen. If your jar file has not been uploaded just yet, you can simply select the upload button, and then it'll take you to the local file directory for you to upload a specific file. Selecting one will enable you, our system, to actually load that file into this particular SnapLogic directory, and from there all you have to do is select that particular JDBC driver. You can actually have multiple JDBC driver loaded into a single environment and create multiple accounts that reference different versions of the JDBC driver you're using. From there, it's simply a matter of selecting the hostname, port number, providing it the system with the username and password that you currently have configured against your Snowflake account. From there, enter your default database and warehouse values here. And then the JDBC driver class should not be touched unless the Snowflake JDBC driver actually adjusts its driver class naming convention. You don't have to modify this field. From there, you can specify an S3 bucket. This is used for internal and external staging while interacting with the Snowflake Snap Pack. And you can populate the access ID and key accordingly here. There are some additional advanced properties that you can also specify. For example, the URL property can accept any key value pairs for you to track or for Snowflake team to log if they choose to do so. From there, the next set of options are generic JDBC type of parameters you can tune, from batch sizes to fetch sizes to the poll sizes, as well as timeout values. Feel free to experiment with these values to achieve the SLA that your team is looking for. From there, you can hit the validate button. As always, the system is going to go ahead and use these credentials that you've specified to validate. If it is successful, you should get a message saying account validation is successful. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you run into any issues, please feel free to contact our SnapLogic support team, as well as refer to the documentation or jump onto the community for additional assistance. Thank you very much.